We want to measure the period of a pendulum and see what factors affect the period of a pendulum. So we need a pendulum. We need something to hang our pendulum by that allows free space underneath where we can swing it back and forth. Here, I have a broomstick set up across a couple of tables or countertop. So see if you have a situation like this. Now, when I swing my pendulum, I don't want the broomstick to move at all. That will mess up my measurements. So maybe putting a heavy book at each end will help. This would work pretty well. Now, you might not have a broom or a stick that's long enough to span between two counters or tables. So let's think of another way we could do this also. Another technique for hanging your pendulum, if you can't get it across a couple of countertops or tables, is to use these tall back chairs. So you can rest your broom across them, and like I said before, you don't want, as the pendulum swings, you don't want the broom to move, so maybe having a helper hold it in place would work, or a little bungee cord, but be careful not to scratch your chairs. Always ask permission before you do something like that. Now, if your chair has a rounded top like this, and you're trying to rest your broom on it, it's not going to work very well, is it? This is called a convex shape. We want a shape that's more concave so that the broom rests in it, or one that's nice and flat. Another technique, and I think I'm going to use this technique myself, is to lay the broom across a table, or any stick you happen to have that would work, and hang the pendulum off the end. Now, as we said earlier, you don't want this to move back and forth when the pendulum swings. So I'm going to put a couple of big books down to keep it from moving, and maybe one on top back here. And now I think I'm good. I can move my pendulum, and I don't have to worry about the broomstick moving, and I can just focus on the measurements I need to take for the period of a pendulum.